Hello again. I have a question for you. Are you tired of repeating yourself in English? Now, if the answer is yes, then I have a few tips for you today that can help you improve your spoken English so that you can reduce that situation of having to repeat yourself in English. Okay, the first tip is to slow down. Now, you've probably heard this often. It is something that's very commonly said to non-native English speakers, but it is the most important, and it is the first step to being clear in your spoken English. Many non-native English speakers speak way too fast, and which makes it difficult for you to get your mouth into position for the right sounds, and it's difficult to be able to use the right words to explain yourself clearly. So slowing down takes practice. You're going to have to practice that skill, but it gives you that control over the conversation so that you don't have to repeat yourself. Think of it this way: if you go slowly and you say it clearly the first time, then you're actually saving time because you don't have to repeat it. Okay? So remember that as you speak slower in English. Now, the second tip I have for you is to ask questions. So if you're in a situation where you say something, someone says, "Can you repeat that?" and you say it again slowly using the first tip, and they still don't understand you, an effective approach is to say, "Can you help me understand what I'm saying wrong?" By doing that, you are putting yourself in kind of a vulnerable position, which is okay. It taps into that caring, loving side of other people who want to help. Most people want to help. And if you can ask that question sincerely, then more likely than not, they are going to want to help you. And if you get into this practice of asking for help, and it will help you continually improve in that situation. Not only that, but others will be impressed with your humility and your eagerness to learn and improve. That's an admirable quality. That's something that people will admire and respect about you. Okay, the third tip I have for you is to simplify your words. So often I get this with my students where they feel like they need to use very advanced vocabulary to impress others or show that they speak English fluently and they have a good, strong vocabulary. This actually doesn't help them as much as they think that it does. So what's more helpful is using simple, clear language. So be genuine about the way you speak. Don't use fancy, flowery language to impress. Be clear, be genuine. Focus more on connecting with that person and communicating clearly with that person than impressing them. Okay? Focus on that clarity. Be your true self in the way that you speak, and that will connect with people much more and they'll be impressed with that much more than if you use very advanced vocabulary. The fourth tip I have for you is to read often. Okay, this is probably the most powerful habit that you can develop in improving your English communication. Make it a daily habit. Identify a time that you are going to read every single day. Choose a book that is not too easy, but not too hard. A good rule for that is to read a page, and if there are more than 5 vocabulary words that you have to look up and you don't know, then you may need to go to an easier reading level. Okay, so use that rule as you're identifying which books to read. Another great practice is as you are reading, read every other page out loud. Okay, this will help strengthen your mouth muscles. It will help you strengthen that ability to speak clearly as you read out loud, focused on your pronunciation. Okay, I want you to go use these 4 tips. They are: speak slowly, ask questions, simplify your words, and read often. Okay, if you use these 4 tips, I guarantee that situation where you're asked to repeat yourself, that will decrease, and In effect, your confidence will increase. So go try that out, and I'll see you again in the next video.